I'm Tom White. This is Karen White. We are the founders of iQuantifi. Our mission is to help people identify, prioritize, and achieve their financial goals. iQuantifi is a virtual financial advisor that provides comprehensive and personalized financial advice to young families and millennials. We consider ourselves the only true robo-advisor. That's right, we're not afraid of that word because we're here to help. And the majority of Americans need help. In my 18 years as a financial planner and investment advisor, I've seen that most people don't know where to start or what to do about their finances. Consider the fact that 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, or that 46% of American workers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. This underserved market doesn't qualify or can't afford to work with a traditional advisor to be able to get the advice that they need to achieve their goals. Clearly, there's a problem that hasn't been addressed. We created iQuantifi to be the solution. Let us show you what a true robo-advisor can do. First, users get started by telling us a little bit about themselves and aggregating their accounts. Then, they arrive at our timeline. What you see is the timeline of a young millennial couple named John and Lisa. The timeline shows them when all their goals are going to be accomplished, from buying a car and house, to saving for their daughter's college education, and retirement. Above is a menu of goals. One of the unique aspects of our planning software is that there are goals geared toward millennials. Statistics show that 36% of millennials still live with their parents. So we've added rent as a goal that they can plan for. We've also added relocation and engagement ring. iQuantifi also ensures that John and Lisa are protected in the event of an emergency, an unforeseen disability, or death. By adding goals, debts, and policies, they can personalize their timeline. Let's take a closer look. By clicking on the action list below, John and Lisa can see detailed advice on how much to save for retirement and in what type of accounts. As a registered investment advisor, iQuantifi recommends specific investment positions based on their goals. When John first created their iQuantifi account, he indicated that ETFs are the type of investment that he's had the most experience in. But Lisa actually has more experience with index funds, so she changes it. Because iQuantifi's investment advisory algorithm takes into account the user's goals, time frame, and investment experience, their action list now recommends index funds for investing toward their goals. John and Lisa recently found out they're expecting their second child. They're currently renting, so they added a house goal to accommodate their growing family. Let's take a look at the summary page for their house goal. The summary page shows John and Lisa how they're tracking towards their goals. Here, we see that a 15-year mortgage is recommended instead of the traditional 30-year. iQuantifi recommends the most suitable product and has already figured out how they're going to be able to make those mortgage payments when it's time to purchase that house. A few days later, on the way home from the grocery store, while John is driving, Lisa logs onto iQuantifi on her iPhone. She wants to see if they can afford an SUV instead of a car, and selects the What If feature from the menu. She goes to the car goal and changes the price to $55,000. It tells her that they can't afford that much of a car, so she reduces the amount. iQuantifi's What If feature provides an A/B comparison of two scenarios and shows how changing one goal could affect all of their other goals. They agree that they like the new scenario and go ahead and save their new plan right there on their phone in real time. Let's fast forward several months into the future. John and Lisa have now had their baby and want to look at daycare. Before they start looking, they want to see if they can afford daycare. Lisa adds $1,200 for daycare expense under education. iQuantifi lets users update their plan as changes happen in their lives, and automatically shows them the impact of those changes. Adding that expense created a shortage in their budget. Now, they don't have enough money each month to fund all their goals. It asked her if they received a tax refund. They did. So she puts in that they received $600 back last year. Even after adjusting their withholding, it looks like they would still have a shortage. So it prompts her to go to the cash finder. On the top right corner, it shows that they are $410 short each month to fund all their goals. iQuantifi's cash finder is automatically identifying specific categories where they can cut their expenses. The first expense listed is the other category, but Lisa doesn't know what it is, so she taps on that expense. She sees the items included in this category and decides that she can actually cut it even more. The cash finder dynamically adds new categories or changes the amount on the categories, always trying to meet their shortage needs. Lisa decides that she's comfortable with these changes because now she knows that they can afford daycare. You've just seen how our users, John and Lisa, use iQuantifi in their everyday lives. iQuantifi is a powerful platform that can help young families and millennials, a market of 79 million consumers, actually accomplish their goals. Now, we want to make it even easier for users to take action by bringing the consumers and institutions together in the right way. So today, we're opening up iQuantifi's technology to financial institutions, PFMs, and 401k providers. Come join us at our booth to see how you can offer iQuantifi solutions to your customers and users. Thank you.